broadcast today. We are full steam ahead for this from the gantry, but we have to report to you first up that the match itself, whilst not jeopardised by the weather, certainly may have its dynamic affected by this torrential steroid rain which is upon us and which has appeared almost from nowhere in the hour or so up to kick-off. It could prove a considerable test for the officials and certainly for the players. We do have our fingers crossed that it won't affect the game itself, but I tell you what, this could be a bit different. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world, and boy does it add to the occasion. Just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. And it's played forward. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Galatasaray have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Longley. Chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Longley. Madrid, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Away from immediate danger. Akbaba plays it forward. Out to the right. Arda Turan plays it out to the flank. Aimed in towards the centre.
Well, when the options aren't quite present in the box, it's the crosser's interest to hold on for the support.
Llorente. Longley. Madrid getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Barbel. Swung over into the middle. That's the throw. No, he wasn't being fooled. Massive leap! Goal! Galatasaray! A goal at a really telling moment. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Galatasaray draw first blood here.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
Griezmann pings it out wide, going for goal! And he's there to hoof it away. I think that's offside, yes it is. There's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
The action has already resumed here.
Madrid don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Chance to break, looks to clip it forward. Omar Al-Abdelawi does well to read it and intercepts. Oh, good interception. Llorente. It's a fabulous position. Llorente. And here's Griezmann. He hits it! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. Omar El-Abdelawi. Madrid still this single goal behind. Just brushed off the ball there. Back to the keeper and try something new. Defenders on the back foot. Griezmann. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Barbel did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Llorente. And here's Griezmann. Barbel. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Jimenez. Koke. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Arda Turan. And it's Turan. Omar El-Abdelawi. Donk. Fires from distance. Coaxed through there. Played in by a great leap! And in it goes! And surely that does it! Perfect! Perfect time! Decisive strike! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Yeah, looks very much like the final nail in the coffin for me, I have to say.
He's got options out wide. A chance to play it in.